You might be wondering about the risks of using AI and, more importantly, how to manage them.
Well, imagine you've just been handed the keys to a shiny new sports car. Exciting, right? But if you don't know how to drive safely or understand the rules of the road, that dream ride could quickly turn into a nightmare. The same goes for AI. It's a powerful tool, but we need to understand its quirks and potential pitfalls to use it responsibly and effectively. Before we give you the keys to the Ferrari, we have to teach you how to brake. Whenever we do these workshops, the number one question isn't how do I use it? It's am I going to get fired for using it? Or am I going to leak company secrets?
And those are the right questions. Let's be very clear. Free AI tools often pay for themselves by training on your data. If you paste your company's confidential roadmap into a free version of a chatbot, you might as well have published it on a blog. Your IT department is right to be concerned when employees start to use unauthorized AI tools at work.
On the other hand, we see companies ban AI entirely out of fear, and that's a mistake too. That's like banning the internet because of email scams. You don't ban it, you build guardrails. In this module, we will introduce a framework to help you assess the risk of using AI for your use case. We'll give you examples of use cases across the range of risks to help you learn to spot when you should proceed without fear, and when you should pause so you can use AI responsibly at work.
We developed the Safe Use Framework to make this simple. It's a traffic light to help you decide when it's okay to floor it with AI, when to proceed with caution, and when to slam on the brakes. You should run this mental check every single time your fingers touch the keyboard. Let's take them one at a time. First, the red zone. This means stop. Red light scenarios are when you need to call in the experts. Any enterprise-level applications or anything customer-facing falls into this category. This is for high-risk data.
What is high risk?
For starters, PII, seamlessly identifiable information, social security numbers, home addresses, and patient health records. But also trade secrets like unreleased product specs, code for your core IP, and M&A strategy. And especially anything your client gave you under NDA.
So, if I'm working on a confidential merger, can I ask ChatGPT to draft a merger announcement?
Absolutely not. Even if you don't use the names, the context alone can be identifiable. If you are in the red zone, you use approved enterprise tools only, instances where your company has a contract stating data is not used for training.
Next is the yellow zone. This means caution, and it is where things get tricky. This is the messy middle. This is for internal drafts, operational analysis, or process work. For example, you have a draft of a policy update. It's not secret, but it's internal. Or maybe you are analyzing sales figures that are aggregated, not specific to one customer. The risk in the yellow zone isn't usually leaking data. It's hallucination and bias. The AI might invent a fact. It might cite a law that doesn't exist. Bias can have real-world consequences, like users losing trust in the service or feeling discriminated against. The rule for the yellow zone is trust, but verify. You are the pilot. The AI is the co-pilot. You never let the co-pilot land the plane while you sleep. You check their work.
And finally, the green zone.
Green zone. This means go. This is public information, brainstorming, and formatting. For example, asking the AI tool to write an Excel formula to organize this data because data structure is not secret. Or brainstorm 10 marketing taglines for a coffee shop. And summarize this public PDF report on industry trends. In the green zone, the risk is near zero. Speed is the goal. This is where you should start your experiments. Green light scenarios are your personal playground. Using AI to draft an internal email or summarize meeting notes. Go for it. It's like using spell check, but for your entire thought process. If you are nervous, stay in the green zone until you build your sea legs.
So to recap, red, secrets and people. Don't do it. Yellow, internal drafts. Check the work. Green, brainstorming and public info. Go fast. Anything else?
Data quality and privacy are also crucial factors. Using public, anonymized data, green light. Using some sensitive but protected data, yellow light. Using your company's secret recipe for their best-selling product, red light all the way. We also need to consider the suitability of the task. AI is great for creative tasks or processing large amounts of data. But for tasks requiring deep expertise, nuanced human judgment, or real-time critical decisions, not so much. You wouldn't want an AI deciding whether you need emergency surgery based on a WebMD article, would you? And when you think about your task, Assess the risk for bias and hallucinations and how easy it would be to detect an issue if it occurred. Lastly, consider the legal risks and use your judgment. Remember that? Judgment is one of those things that you can't delegate to AI.
This isn't about restricting AI use. It's about using it wisely. Think of it like a powerful but slightly unpredictable assistant. Great for brainstorming and first drafts, but you wouldn't want it to send that important client email without you checking it first. With a little practice and patience, you can learn how to use AI responsibly. Just remember the safe use framework, and when in doubt, opt out.